Today is Sunday, January the 27th, and we've got a beautiful break here in the winter weather. Deep freeze is gone, just a little bit of snow left, and about half an hour before sunset. And again, on my videos, this is my second winter doing this. I suggest to people, if you're going to ride in the winter, Sunday afternoon is the best time. You really do get some secluded cycling in, essentially because a lot of people are sitting at home watching football. And so here we go. Goal today is to get some really good sunset shots, and that's my ride. Got the lights on and the helmet, and gonna have fun. And like I say, silly guy, serious cycling. Got the headphones on, got some good music in the background. Gonna motivate myself to get these sunset shots and head up the street and get the newspaper. I was reading a really cool article in the weekend art section of the New York Times about how painters used to walk from Paris to Rome, take a couple of years and stop along the way and just sit down and do what they call plein air, P-L-E-I-N air photos. And they found that those photos are better photos. Those sketches were much better than the end product for when those same artists would take those sketches back to their studios and try to make grand masters out of them. And you know, I thought that's not much different than riding out here using a flip camera. The flip is 30 frames a second, and I can extract stills out of it. So within 1 second, what I see, I can go ahead and pull out some great shots. And hopefully this is that kind of ride, showing the snow on a Cranbury Acres golf course. And so you haven't had to do no hands for a while because there was snow and ice and wind. No hands is cool because what it does is it makes you tighten your core, send it to balance. And then to add that in, here's somebody completely over the road. There's a yellow line over there. Thank you. And so what happens is that as you ride with no hands, you're actually working harder. In my case, adding in the balance factors of holding the camera up in the air. I'm trying to stop people from running me over. But again, this is a beautiful neighborhood. And everybody's very cool. Hello.
Hi.
Beautiful sunset over here. I call this pond Mirror Lake. Today, wow, this is cool. It is almost wrecked. Apparently, Mirror Lake is totally frozen over because there's snow on it. And the sun's just going down. And if I go down here, I might get a couple of last shots. If I'd have come here, I guess 30 minutes earlier, I'd have had the snow. There we go. Snow in the lake. Don't be radical. Put the bike down there in the middle of the road. So I'm going to try to get this shot of the lake and the snow and the pine trees. I'm going to try this again. I wasn't sure I got that take in that shot, but in the mountains of Virginia, I learned that they have this tradition, and I think it's pretty common all over the South. And that tradition is such that if you're going down a secluded road like this, and you see somebody coming at you, and you're in your Chevy pickup, and they're in their Chevy pickup, that what you do is, depending on how acquainted you are with them, there's signals. And one of them is, you know, if you don't know them, you lift your hand off the wheel and give them a nice friendly wave. And then, you know, again, the roads are secluded like this. And so, now as they're coming at you, if you recognize them and you might know them from saying, hey, at the farmer's market or the church social, instead of that just general wave, you give them a two-finger salute, kind of, I know you, and you dip your fingers, how are you? And then, again, the roads are secluded like this, which is great for bicycling up there in that part of Virginia. And so then, you know, same thing, you're coming down the road in your Chevy pickup, and they're coming down the road, and what happens is, if you do know them, you see them a couple times a year, the church social or the cakewalk or county fair, you give them a good one finger, how you doing, I know you kind of thing. And you can hear it in my voice. I did actually live in Virginia for 7 years. I lived near Virginia for years. And what happens is, silly guy, serious cycling, throwing my bike down in the road. But then the real point of this story is secluded roads, secluded bicycling. And if you know them, well, you coming up on each other in your Chevy pickup trucks, because that's what they drive up there. Maybe a Ford, but definitely not a Toyota or a Datsun. And you actually stop in the middle of the road, and you get out and you start to chat with each other about the price of beef, the price of pigs, or whatever else, you know, price of a bale of hay. Somebody been over to the Amish community, picked up some good horses or some good woodwork down there near Harrisonburg or Stanton. And my point is that that's an America that still exists, where the roads look like this. And what I, as a cyclist, love is that on Sunday, as the sun fades, when the snow is on the ice here at Mirror Lake, what I really like is secluded cycling. And so let's give it up. Let's hear for Sunday afternoons and exercising